the mask messes it up, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Hello, my name's Zach, founder of the Rares Project, and I would like to start off by thanking you for your support. Because this has been in the works for over a year now, and arguably even longer with years of practice, and kicking this off has been a dream come true. But today I would like to introduce to you the guys who've been playing a huge part in making this happen. 2 of them you'll hear on the album, and 2 of them behind the scenes. Here's what they have to say about the project.
My name is Isaac. I play guitar.
I'm Marcus Davies. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. On this project, I am the producer.
My name's Alec Tickey. I am the recording engineer for this project.
My name's Christian Wheeler. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota, and in this band I play bass.
I joined because Zach and I have a personal history together. We were in a band, the Rares, for many years in high school and college.
I joined this project because it's different. It's old school. You know, I'm used to making modern records, and this is a different way of thinking, so I thought it was a good challenge.
So Marcus actually hit me up and thought I would be a great fit for the project. I thought it was going to be a lot of fun. I'm used to having everything on the grid, everything super produced and overdone, whereas this is a lot simpler and a little more haphazard. That sounds bad, but it's cool. It's really nice.
Well, I really love 60s music and everything sort of Liverpudlian. It was sort of a natural fit to have me come in and play bass, and I ended up singing one of the tunes as well.
I like its life, its energy. It's like rock and roll, only more accessible, coming from like the garage bands, and it has the energy of a party.
I like 60s music because it's so flippin' nuanced. You know, all the different little things that sound wrong, you know, the mistakes, but that's the stuff that makes it.
Well, I like everything about 60s music, but I'm a melody guy, and that's what drew me to it at first. But I also really love the push-pull of the rhythmic part of it. I've always loved it.
I like the fact that it's not perfect, that things are just literally done live, and it's a little more spacious. There's more room for interpretation, I guess. It's not so cut and dry of like it has to be a certain way because that's how everybody does it.
Biggest influence is the Beatles, Paul specifically, in everything I do, whether or not it sounds like the 60s. But then everything else from jazz to bluegrass to underground hip-hop.
Buckethead. My biggest influences are classic rock bands from the 70s probably. So it'd be like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Rush, all that kind of music was what I learned initially and grew up playing. And the cool part about then transitioning to playing 60s music is that I was learning all the music and all the bands that influenced them. And it was cool to see the roots and where they got their ideas.
The main thing that kind of got me into music was honestly Green Day. But I started getting into Steve Albini. He did In Utero, and he kind of liked the more raw aspect of everything and having it be a little bit more lively, which I started to kind of appreciate, and I wanted to get more of that type of sound. So actually that kind of blended in fairly well with this project, since it is more raw and it's more spacious, it's more out there per se compared to what I'm usually doing.
I got a personality type that makes me want to find, you know, the reason why something works. You know, if it's like a remote control or something, like why does that work? So it's the same thing with music. I would hear some music that if it was super moving and emotive, I would try to dissect that and, you know, why do I feel that way when they play that chorus? You know, so then that's kind of what made me go on the other side of the window in the studio, so to speak, and figure out how things are done, why things are made. That's what kind of got me into engineering and producing and all that.
All the songs on our on this record, obviously. I like a lot of the simple Beatles love songs that are around an everyday phrase, like I Can't Buy Me Love or 8 Days a Week. They're really catchy, they have good melodies, and they're fun to play.
It would probably be something Sinatra from the Reprise years, or Dean Martin from the sort of Vegas era. I'm Italian, and so I have to go with a paisan. Otherwise, some of those Paul classics are great, like I Will off the White Album, or Helter Skelter, stuff like that.
I want to say December 1969. I don't know. I think that's technically 70s.
Yeah.
But I guess generally, if you go from a general standpoint, I actually like a lot of Frankie Valli or the Four Seasons. I've been a huge fan of them.
Thank you guys again for watching, and if you'd like to contribute, please click the link below or above and share this page with other people who you think would love all things 60s. Thanks again. See you later.